What is up guys, it's me Vlad, and Apple has just announced their new VR headset, and it's actually pretty crazy because each lens of the VR headset contains more pixels than a 4K TV screen, bro. And it's actually crazy because this VR headset apparently is 20 times faster than the Quest 2 because of the M2 chip and the new R1 chip. That's what I heard. And as you guys can see, it's called Apple Vision Pro. They just announced it. I'm just making a video about this for you guys because as I said, I promised to keep you guys updated with the latest Gorilla Tag news, and this is actually pretty huge news because if Apple makes their VR headset, this means that a ton of different companies are going to get into this field too, and we may see a ton more headsets because now we have Facebook/Meta inside of the VRC. Now Apple enters it. We have Pico. We have so much new stuff, but as you guys can see, this is the Vision Pro. I find the name quite odd, I'm gonna be honest, but I don't mind it. So I wish they just called it Apple VR, would be easier for everyone, but so essentially we can see that there are a lot of displays of how it can be used. Essentially it's an augmented reality headset, but you can use VR features on it too. And if you have seen the presentation, or if you have not seen the presentation, they actually announced that they are partnering with Unity. And if you guys don't know, Unity is what is used to make a lot of VR games, pretty much every VR game nowadays, including Gorilla Tag. So this means that we might get Gorilla Tag on the Apple VR headset. And if you guys don't know, it's $3,500. I know, bro, it's actually kind of crazy how expensive it is. But for you guys, I'm actually going to buy it on the first day and check out pretty much all of the new features, and I'm going to try to play Gorilla Tag on it. So if you guys don't want to miss that, make sure to hit that subscription button, because bro, I'm about to spend $3,500 on this thing just for you guys, so you can get pretty much an overview if it's for you guys or not. So as you guys can see, this is the design. Essentially it has 4 cameras up front. There are LiDAR sensors. There's also hand tracking cameras. So pretty much this headset doesn't have any controllers. That's what's crazy about it. It doesn't have any controllers whatsoever, and it's only using pretty much hand tracking. So I'm actually excited about this because although controllers can be great too for playing games, but I think essentially the future is no controllers, man. And just imagine playing Gorilla Tag with no controllers. I already did a video about actually playing Gorilla Tag with hand tracking, so that can be done clearly. You can actually do it through virtual desktop, and there is a way to actually do it on Quest 2. I tried it and it worked, although it was pretty janky. In the future, we can probably expect Gorilla Tag to adapt just hand tracking. I guess Lemming and his development team of 24 people are just making sure it's the best you can get, you know. So yeah, because they introduced the one hand mode, so I'm assuming we might get the just full-on hand tracking really soon. So yeah, as you guys can see, there are cameras, sensors, audio straps. The audio should be pretty good, considering the audio is really good on AirPods, the AirPods Max, the AirPods Pro, and pretty much any AirPods you can find. There's a headband. This headband actually looks way better than what we have on the Quest 2, I'm gonna be honest. Because the Quest 2's headset headband, although it's pretty hated, I'm gonna be honest, I just use it. I didn't buy any other headset straps because I kind of don't like having a huge head strap in the back, even if it's plastic. I just find the normal one way better for me. Okay, as you guys can see, then we have displays. The displays, pretty much each lens of the display is higher quality than a 4K TV. I find that crazy. Yeah, as you guys can see, it's micro OLED, which is actually pretty good. The blacks are going to be true black, so yeah, more pixels than a 4K TV to each eye. So that's pretty much, I think it's like close to 5K, so that's pretty much 10K 10K display, bro. That's gonna be pretty crazy, man. Because like right now you can clearly see some pixels, even though you can. I don't know, man. I feel like I can see some pixels on a Quest 2 still, but just imagine more than 4K per eye. That's insane. Probably it's gonna be crystal clear, bro. I cannot speak, sorry guys. And also, what's important about the cameras is that you can have seen the showcase. It's going to be way better than Meta Quest Pro, because I'm gonna be honest, I had a Meta Quest Pro. I wasn't capping, I bought it for you guys. Just for a video and whatnot, and the AR capabilities, so pretty much just the cameras, which were colorized or actually garbage. I'm telling you guys, it wasn't great. If you have a Quest or Pro, you probably know. It's just colorized, normal, like grayish video. Even though I'm gonna tell you guys, the Quest 2's video, like the AR mode, is way better than the Quest Pro's because it's not in sync on Quest Pro. So I'm actually excited about this. So yeah, as you guys can see, we have a heatsink over here. I actually thought maybe they wouldn't make a heatsink because, like a MacBook, I have a MacBook, and it doesn't actually have a heatsink or anything like that. No fans, nothing like that. So because of the M2 chip, because it's pretty powerful, I would say. It can run most of the apps clearly, but I would say that the Apple VR is targeted more towards professional people, more towards like job sites. Although if you replace it instead of like a MacBook as well as a TV, it probably stands pretty high chance against that with the price. We have top button, yep, spatial video, spatial photos. You can pretty much take 3D images, that's cool. Although what I didn't really like is that you'll have to run on an external battery, but that reduces the weight from the headset, so I expect it to be really light. You know, that's pretty good. Although some people said this is annoying, but I'm assuming we're gonna get some head straps with the battery on the back if you don't want to always carry like a wire with you, or you could just like tape it in the back. I mean, so 2 hours of use, that's not bad. There's gonna be probably third-party batteries and a lot of them, but yeah, essentially this is how it looks. Looks pretty slim, pretty nice. I would say pretty nice. But let me know in the comments, guys. Are you planning on buying the Apple VR? Why or why not? But this is pretty much how it looks like from the headset itself, literally. And you can see this is actually crazy. Yeah, it works in dark light too. I find that nice because Quest 2 doesn't really work at night that well, and because of the LiDAR sensors, if you don't know, it pretty much senses the 3D, pretty much anything like 3D in front of it. So for example, you have hands, it will sense it in the dark, so that's nice. You can use it completely in the dark. But yeah, essentially LiDAR, they use IR, so yeah, fully in the dark. That's nice. Then we have the 3D images, which look nice. But essentially, there's a lot of features you can check out the actual video by Apple themselves. But I'm here to actually tell you guys about most of the important stuff. Also, you can see there's a display in the front, which if some person comes into a room, pretty much it turns into your own eyes. And it's actually pretty crazy because it can scan your face. So during FaceTime calls, you're gonna actually have a head model. I'm gonna be honest, it's actually ahead of the future. Like, compared to a Quest 2, this is a game changer. With the display, the like chip, M2 chip, it's running both M2 and R1, I believe, chips. And if you guys don't know, M2 chips are really powerful. Like, literally, you can run probably like Photoshop, Premiere Pro. For example, I run OBS on my M1, and this is M2 Pro, I believe. So yeah, as you guys can see, there's eye tracking, There is the technology spatial audio, so it's pretty much detecting everything you have in the room, like furniture and whatnot. It's also gonna use eye tracking to, like, in order to manage pretty much everything inside of your Quest. So you're gonna look on the icon, you just tap with your fingers, and essentially it's going to go into the app. I find that really nice. But yeah, this is how many cameras there are. This is the M2 and R1 chips, and actually the M2 chip is, I believe, better than even an i7. So in comparison to Intel, it's close to i9 from what I've heard. But if we consider that it's running with R1, I don't actually know how much that's gonna be. But besides this, besides Apple, we had some leaks about the new Valve Index, I believe, headset, which is going to be similar to a Quest 2. I find that nice because you won't need a PC to run that. But essentially, yeah, this is pretty nice. You can run it with Word, you can run it with anything really. There is going to be Disney Plus, I believe, content. And I found this headset to be pretty interesting, so I decided to make a video about this for you guys. But this is pretty much it. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Let me know in the comments, guys. Are you going to buy the Quest, or no, not Quest, but Apple Vision Pro? Or maybe Quest 3 later on. Quest 3 actually seemed pretty nice. If you guys want to know what's going to be coming new with the Quest 3, highly recommend watching a video. I already made a video about the Quest 3 with Gorilla Tag. But yeah, I expect Gorilla Tag to be ported to the Apple VR at some point. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Have a great rest of your day. Also, make sure to subscribe to not miss the video about me actually buying the headset. And playing Gorilla Tag on it. But yeah, I'll probably do an unboxing first, see what's up. Is it worth it? Tell you guys everything you need to know about it, because this is just marketing. It's a lot of that is put out by Apple, and we will need to test out if it's actually true or not. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching the video, guys. If you're pretty much interested, you can join my Discord. We have 178,000 members in my Discord. We have a bunch of mods, Bone Lab mods, Quest 2 mods. There's Quest mods, PC VR mods, tutorials, file managers. There's even Quest referrals. If you guys don't know what Quest referrals are, they're pretty much game coupons for Quest 2, so there are a ton of games. These coupons are going to be available for the Quest 3 and Quest Pro 2. But yeah, a ton of different games. You can find, for example, we can get Bone Lab, Blade and Sorcery. Personally, I bought Bone Lab with 25% off. That was $10 that I have saved, and I used that money to actually buy 2,000 Shiny Rocks and Gorilla Tag. So that's a way to save some money, get some free Shiny Rocks too. But essentially, yeah, there's pretty much any game you can possibly want. Whenever a new game releases, it's here. People post their games constantly here. But yeah, as you guys can see, this post was made at 4:13, and currently it's pretty much an hour and a half later, and this is how many game sales were posted since. So people are updating you guys with the latest news, with the latest coupons, and you know, you may say thank you or something, but you know, yeah, it's just here for you guys. This is the opportunity. You decide if you want to get it or not, but essentially, you know, it's your choice at the end. I'm not here to actually make you guys do anything, but yeah, thank you for watching the video, guys. This is pretty much it. I appreciate all of you. See you in the next one. I'm out. Bye bye, and make sure to hit that subscription button, and again, Discord link is the first link down below in the description. Have a great rest of your day. See you in the next one. Bye bye. I'm out. This button to subscribe. This is one of the fire videos that you can watch.